Hello, my fellow crafters. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. So today's YouTube tutorial is on how to make a 3D mandala club in your Cricut design space. So before I move on with today's tutorial, I would like you guys to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also join my Facebook group for future videos and also for free SVGs. Okay, so when I'm talking about making a clock, I would be taking some guidelines, and those guidelines are going to be my score lines from the shapes. So I'm just going to select one score line from the shapes, and I'm going to resize it to 8 inches. 8 inches because something that would just fit my screen. Okay, so I'm going to take this score line and I'm going to duplicate it and rotate it to 30 degrees, and then select these two and align center. Okay, so now why did I take another and rotate it to 30 degrees is because I am going to take four more such lines, score lines, and going to rotate with an increment of 30 degrees. It's because my clock has 12 numbers, so I have to have a guideline or a spot point for my 12 numbers, so I'm just using these score lines for that purpose. Okay, so I'm going to take duplicate my my score line again, and I'm just going to now rotate that one to 60 degree, and then take again and rotate it to 90, then duplicate again, make it 120, another, and rotate that to 150, and then I'm going to select all of these and align them centrally. So now I have my 12 lines, and they are giving me these 12 points for my 12 numbers. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to shapes, and right now let's work on a circular face here. So I'm going to just resize this one to around let's make it around 2. Okay, and I'm going to take another one like this. So I'm going to just duplicate this circle here, and I'm going to take these two, actually select all of that and align them center horizontally, and then I'm going to take this one down there, and I'm going to select this one and this score line, and then align that to bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to select this one and again the same score line, and wait, so I'm going to take this score line and select the circle and align top, and then I'm going to select all of this and align center horizontally, just making sure that everything is on point. And then I'm going to take these two, actually I'm going to just take the circle and then actually make it 1.8 there. Okay, and then select these two and align centrally. Okay, and I'm going to slice it. Okay, and I'm going to just remove these two circles for now, and then what I'm doing is I'll just remove this one from here for now and actually duplicate this one. Actually, let's do one thing. I'll actually hide this one for now, and I'm going to duplicate this one and bring it down here, and I'm going to select these two. Actually, I'm going to select this one and this score line and align bottom, and then I'm going to select all of it and align center horizontally. Okay, now I'm going to select these two circles and duplicate it, rotate 90 degrees, and then I'm going to group these two and also group the first two, and then select all of this, align center. Okay, and then I'm going to select these two groups and align, actually rotate them to 30 degrees, then duplicate again and rotate to 60 degrees. I would select all, align, center. Okay, so this is how this looks, and what I need now is I just need the circles to be welded together for the clock face, and I don't need my score lines anymore because everything is aligned and in place. So what I do is I'd go to my score lines and I'm just going to group these and keep them for future, and I'm just going to group them for now and hide them. So I have this pattern here and I'm going to weld it. Okay, so now that's how it's looking, and what I can do is I can just fill up the spaces and the middle part to get the basic main layer, the bottom layer. Okay, so what I do here is that now I have to start working on the clock, so I can just take my middle parts, like create anything that there. So let's just see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to first go to my shapes, select a circle again, and then resize it to 2 because my smaller circle here was 2. So I'm going to select this, align center horizontally and align top, and then I'm going to duplicate this, select these two, and align bottom and align center, align center horizontally. Then I'm going to just duplicate group that, group these two as well, and this group first I'm going to rotate to 90 degrees and align all of this centrally. Okay, and then I'm going to select these two groups and I'm going to rotate 30 first and then 60. Select all of that, align center. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going to select these groups, these dark whole circle groups that I just made, and then I'm going to duplicate them, group, hide for now, and then what I have to do here is I'm going to hide my bottom layer there, and then I'm going to select all of these and weld them. Okay, and then open this, bring that to front, my first layer, let's show that. Okay, so I have my bottom layer there, and I'm going to make my numbers in that black part, like cut them from there. So what I can do here is I can duplicate this one again and just take a circle, go to shapes and take a circle from there, and I am going to just fill this up to have a basic shape there. Okay, I'm going to weld it. So that's just my base, and I'm going to select these two and arrange send to front. Okay, and then align center. Okay, so now what I have is 3 layers over there, and I'm going to just change the color of that one there. Let's make it a little darker. Okay, so now what I can do is I can make the middle design as I like, but over here I'm going to be concentrating on how to first get the numbers there, right? So okay, so for numbers what I'm doing is I'm going to text and I'm going to select, just type 1, and there this, I'm going to resize it to 0.8. As you can see that I have already done that. So I'm just going to show you guys a few bits of it. So I wrote all of my numbers like that. So now you see here in this number 10, I have made this kind of a gap there, so that when I cut it, it just does not cut all of the zero, like the inside part as well. So I want this part to stay. So for that, I took a square from the shapes and I resized it to very small, like this. So you can see the line here that I resized. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one. As I use this 410, I'm going to pick this one up. So I'm just deleting this one for now, and I'm going to bring this one here. Okay, and just you'll have to be really focused while you were sitting that over there with it. Okay, so you can do two things. You can also get stencil numbers or font, but a lot of people, or those people who don't have Cricut access or free options, so I'm going to show this for you guys. Okay, so I'm duplicating that and just putting in between all of my numbers, like the point that I have to get rid so that it doesn't cut all of it, right? So let's just bring this one here, quickly do this. Okay, I'm going to select these two and align center. We'll just bring it. Okay, and this one align center. Okay, I'll just take this a bit. Okay, that looks better. Now I'm going to select these two, slice, select these two, slice, select these two and slice, select these two and slice. So now I have my numbers like that. I'm just going to fix them on their places. 6 comes here. Okay, and my 8 comes here, my 9 comes here, and my 10 comes here. Okay, I'm just going to delete all of this. Okay, so now what I can do is I will select my 9 and my shapes and align them center vertically. Select my 6 and number and align center horizontally. Okay, so now that I have my numbers in place, what I do is I would just settle and see how your number looks. If they look fine to you, just slice them in the places that you have placed them. So what I do is I would just hide my top layer right now, and I'll select this one and this layer and slice. Okay, select. I'm just going to for now hide my bottom layer as well. Okay, and I'm going to do my slicing first. Slice, then slice this one. I'll just quickly slice all of it. Okay, so after I'm done slicing, I'm just going to get rid of all of my numbers from here. Okay, and these as well. Okay, so now I have my layer ready. I'm just going to unhide my other two layers and bring my topmost layer to the front and align all of these centrally. Okay, so now this is how my clock basic main part would look, and now I can just keep bringing my design, just creating my design for the middle part, and that's how you can create a clock, like how I did the circular 3D thing, you can just bring that, embed that in between in here, and you can do a lot more things with the shapes here, or just get this one here. Let's see if I can do something for you again. So I'll bring this here and align center. Okay, so this looks kind of a little weird, so let's do one thing. So this has how many sides? 1 2 3 4 8. Let's do something which could give me 12 sides. Let's get a hexagon which has 6 sides, so I'll just duplicate it and rotate to 90 degrees, and let's see what I get from these two. Okay, so I'll align these two centrally. Okay, and let's okay, and I'm just going to make this bigger. Okay, so this looks like something we can work on. So I'm going to align center, select these two, weld it, and then I'm going to duplicate, make it a little smaller. Okay, a little more. Select these two, align centrally, and let's slice this up. Slice this. Just duplicating it once again. Okay, so this is what I have here. I'm going to align center, and then I'm just going to attach these two here and weld. So see, my pattern is forming here, so I can work like this and keep on adding more of the design. Why did this happen? So let's see, is it same? Yeah, this is same. Everything is looking good there. Okay, let's just make it 4.5 there and see how this goes. And I'm going to weld this and this layer. Okay, so that is how it is. For my first layer, I can keep adding the design as I said earlier. So let's do one thing. Okay, so this is what I have here, and I can make it this way. Align center, all of this. Okay, and then I'm also going to open this layer here and also arrange that to front and align center. Okay, and I'm also going to make this a little more smaller so that it would show from beneath. Center. Okay, I think a little more would work, or this should be fine. Let's do something that would stay attached to these points. Okay, align center. So I'm going to select this one and this one and slice. So now this one I need to attach to this layer. So I'll just weld that, and I'm going to bring my topmost layer to front. So this is how this design looks, and then you can keep building it up. And that's just the basic thing I wanted to show you about how your clock would look. And let me just do one more thing. So I'm just going to go back actually let's just let it be here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am going to take this one and this one again and bring both of them to front, And let's see if I can, just make it bigger here. And I have something for the other parts. Okay, and then what I'm doing here is I'm going to make one of it smaller and align these two centrally, slice, get rid of the middle parts. Okay, so now what I'm doing here is I'm going to rotate this one to 15 degrees, align center, and I can attach this with this layer, okay, or my layer which has beneath this. So what I can do is I'll just attach this with this one and bring this layer again on top. So this is how my design looks, and this is a pretty good beginning, and you can just keep going about it. I hope this is going to help you guys make some great wall clocks, design them on your own, and this would set you to some direction. Please drop down in the comment section how you guys like this. I really hope that this was helpful, and have fun.